هاي السيارات كلهم مال رؤساء امريكا. طيارات قديمة. هنا انواع السيارات القديمة. واو مال الحروب. كلها سيارات قديمة طبعا. هاي السيارات كلهم مال رؤساء امريكا، كانوا ينقلون بيها الرؤساء. كندي هو رئيس امريكا، كانت هاي سيارته سنة 1961. وهاي سيارة ريغن كار. رئيس ريغن. اكتب لكم الديت من يا سنة استعملوها ليا سنة، من 1972 1992. هاي السيارة استعملوها للرئيس. طبعا هاي السيارات مال الرؤساء كانت كلها مكشوفة، تكون كشف، بس بعدين لانه الرئيس كيني قتلوه ومات بيها، ضربوه فقامت كلها صارت يغطوها. وهاي اقدم سيارة رئاسية على حصان. 1902 الى 1928. على حصان هاي. هاي فوكس واجن الفان ناخذها ونسافر بيها. السعد مالتها ما اعرف هذا تشوفوها بس كلش حلوه. هي سيارات سباقنا طبعا. هاي كلها يكتبوا لكم اسم السياره ومن يا سنه استعملوها، 1961 ل 1973. سيارة من شركة فورد سنة 1901. راح اعطي لكم هنا كاميرا 2018. يمكن اجدد سيارة هنا. طيارات قديمة. انا خالي لكم 3D عمد الواحد يعني يشوف بس نفسه بالطيارة. راني your turn. عصبي. اي راني صعد الجوز. صعد الجوز. اوه عصب راني. راني اي I think you did it.
Yeah, that's my workout for the day.
هسه نجرب. Damn. Was it to the end?
Nope. You got it where it's like 15 balls.
Fast? يس. بس راح ندخل مثل هاي السينما اللي تخلينا نشوف السباق، سيارات السباق.
The Daytona 500, that's the Super Bowl of NASCAR.
My name is Tim Hardy. I'm 31 years old. I grew up in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I am doing this out of my dad's household garage, not in like a real garage, it's like his actual garage. My car is a 1987 BMW E30. And I found this car on Craigslist for $500. And we drove it home, put it in the garage, and took about a year to build the car.
My name is Brianna Daniels. I'm a tire changer in NASCAR. I was never into racing growing up, but now it's everything to me. I made history by becoming the first African-American female tire changer in NASCAR. It's taken all I have to get to this level, and I hope people see me as the girl that never gave up.
I'm Joseph Newgarden. I was born in Nashville, Tennessee. I started racing karts when I was 13 years old, and now I drive for Team Penske in the IndyCar Series. There's something in my blood about wheels and engines and something that just goes fast that you want to figure out how to make go faster. My two biggest goals every season are one, winning the Indianapolis 500, and two, winning the IndyCar Series championship.
My name is Megan Wolf. When I was just 6 months old was the first time I came out here at the Bonneville Salt Flats. I wanted to become a race car driver so that I could be like my dad, like my grandpa, like my uncle, like my aunt. My goal is to continue my family's legacy. I want to break a record just like they did.
I'm Brittany Force, and I drive a top-fuel dragster. This is all I've ever known. I grew up traveling the country to watch my dad race. My sisters drove for my dad, and now I'm driving for my dad. It's a lot of pressure. Every year we compete for a championship, and this year's no different. In racing, when you want to win it all, you have to accept an elevated risk.
When you're going 120 plus miles an hour, it's very difficult to tell people that you are going to be safe. I don't know. I'm going to push as hard as I can, but I'm always going to leave a little bit so I don't go too far or I don't go off during a certain rhythm.
Driving the car is a dangerous sport. It always has been. I think it's part of the DNA of racing. Racing is all about pushing the limits, pushing the boundaries, and trying to move the boundaries.
I've definitely had some close calls. I was in Atlanta, and my driver was coming in, and then he got rear-ended.
Ryan Reese piled into the 52.
6 years ago, I had a problem on Pikes Peak. During the qualifying run, my brakes failed on me and came up to a hairpin, probably going about 80.
Anything worth doing comes with a risk. These cars reach speeds of 330 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds. The engine is right behind you. And things have gone wrong. So you just hang on and you hope for the best.
You have to prepare for the worst. Whether it's a record or parts on your car, it's inevitable something's gonna break.
There's so many people that are looking after so many ingredients on the car, and if any one of those is not perfect for race day, then it can all come crumbling down.
Changing tires is not easy. It's one of the most important jobs in the pit stop. We have to get our job done in a matter of seconds. We're always aiming for 12 seconds, and everybody needs to be very precise. One small mistake, your driver will end up losing.
Every time we make a run, the guys have to completely pull apart and rebuild an engine in less than 40 minutes. Every detail has to be spot on, or it could cost us the race. It's intense, it's hard work for everyone, but we're living out our dreams.
I do this for fun. As crazy as that sounds, because it was one of the hardest weeks of my life. something I live for and breathe for, and it is extremely satisfying when you achieve the goal that you set out to do.
I think of all the people and all the hard work that get our car to that starting line. And then it's up to me.
We've done everything we can on the car to get it in place. It just comes down to, on race day, to just let it rip.
In racing, sometimes you win, but most of the time you don't. Whether you win or lose, there's always next year.